Greetings, it's Eric Bakker, naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. I'm going to talk about another home test today, which a lot of you may be familiar with. I call it the tongue test. So have a look at your tongue in the mirror and have a look. It should be a nice pinkish colour, all around the front and the middle and the back and the sides. This indicates a good digestive system with healthy levels of bacteria. So tongue that's quite whitish coated, and particularly at the back of the tongue, if it's real yellow coating or a very dark sort of white or brown colour coating, it means usually a heavy amount of bad bacteria and fungal problems in the bowel, particularly lower part. So the more towards the front of the tongue, the higher up the digestion, the more towards the back, the lower the digestion. Chinese medicine, they worked this out thousands of years ago. The sides of the tongue represent the liver. The tip of the tongue represents the stomach. The middle part of the tongue represents the small intestine, and the back of the tongue represents the colon, or the large intestine. So a healthy tongue should be pink. Look at a dog or a cat's tongue, they're generally pink. We don't have a lot of white coating on the tongue of a dog, unless you're going to feed it a lot of crap food. But adults often have these white coatings because of sugar in the diet. So sugar feeds up the bad bacteria and the fungal problems, and then hence we get this dysbiosis occurring, and we get this white coating. So the white coating is a good indication on the level of intestinal overgrowth of bad bacteria and fungal infection. As you go through the Candida Crusher program, your tongue will get more pink and eventually beautiful pink color, just like your dog, okay? So keep an eye on that and do that test weekly, and then write that down in the column of the home symptom tracker that you'll find in my book. This is a very good test to do in conjunction with the smell test, the itch test, the spit test, the sound test, all the other tests that I recommend. Check out my other YouTube clips on all these other all these other home tests, and you should really do them all once a week. This will give you a very good indication on your level of Candida in the privacy of your own home at no cost at all. So definitely worth doing in that case. Thanks for tuning in.